Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today we definitely have some interesting things that I want to go over and talk about. I want to get into this moment where Jungkook was asked to sign some marriage papers. I think it's very cute. And we have gotten some updates on the whole big hit story thing. And apparently Jungkook being hit by a truck. I definitely want to give my theories on that and the whole thing that involves that, because there's a lot of confusion online and I do have some thoughts. So definitely let's sip some tea on this one. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now, let's get into it. Let's start with a little bit of a lighter tea, a more fun one, and then we'll jump into the heavy stuff and what's going on with that thing. Jungkook used to go on a site called VLive where basically celebrities go and they kind of live stream. I haven't really seen like non-celebrities on there, so I don't even know if you can like sign up to do it. He doesn't do it as much anymore. There was recently a lot of hate going on, so he kind of stopped doing live streams. But back then, he used to do it pretty frequently. It felt like it was every week or so. He hosts these live streams and basically spends a lot of time with us armies. He'll do a stream for about an hour or so, and he'll talk to us, either celebrate with some wine, he'll just have a mukbang, or just answer a lot of our questions. Now, this used to be like a big moment for us armies, as it was a way to kind of bond with Jungkook. He really told us like what was wrong with him and everything like that. He would share his opinions and thoughts, kind of flirt with us armies a little bit. We heard his opinions on what they call private life fans. These fans severely stalk their K-pop idols. Like Jungkook even previously stated that this was scary for him when he was receiving a phone call from one of these fans while he was on the stream. But aside from those scary moments, there's a lot of cute moments that make up this live stream. For example, oftentimes us army babies like to ask our zaddies to marry them. No shock, everyone wants to marry my husband. My husband's already married to 1 billion armies, but I suppose one more wouldn't be a problem. You can join the family. It is a very weird and large family. A lot of the other BTS members, when asked their hand in marriage, they oftentimes say no. They just flat out reject the army. Jungkook, on the other hand, no, he does not say no. One particular stream when Jungkook was asked by an army if they would marry them, Jungkook said of course they would need to meet Jungkook's parents and of course get the approval of the parents first, and then he would send the marriage papers. I have no doubt that after hearing this, all of the armies that exist out there would just constantly probably fold up marriage papers, keep it in their pocket. If there was ever a chance they would meet Jungkook, they would just ask them to sign it. I mean, I'll just send my addy over to Cookie. I mean, we're married already in my mind. I just need it to be legal. There was a lot of armies who had a lot to say over this over on the Tweetster. They all decided to hopefully jump on this and get a marriage certificate. They wrote, "Jungkook signing our marriage papers. We've been new." Of course, he is going to happily sign on that paper, sign it nice and big. It's just going to be one big signature on the paper. So now the question lies as to where armies are going to get the marriage papers. Also, where are we going to get a minister to follow us around so that when we do bump into Cookie, we can just get married right there. He's going to be so shook, but like in a good way. He's also going to realize how like prepared I always am. And he's going to love me even more. I'm obviously very much joking. I was looking at some other people over on the Tweetster and they wrote, "Signing marriage papers featuring a very happy married Jungkook. We love Jungkook wearing the veil. He looks super cute with the veil on." I was personally planning on wearing the wedding dress and the veil on the wedding day, but that's okay. You do you, Cookie. We can both wear the wedding dress. It'll be so cute. I don't think I've seen a wedding like that before, honestly. Iconic. Of course, I am kidding with all of this, mostly. I wish to see Jungkook happy and whoever he decides to actually marry. It will be fun and a nice time. He will show love to them, and I have no doubt they will be super lucky to have Cookie in their life. I have no doubt he'll be a really nice and considerate husband too, and he'll really care for whoever he is with. I especially think that all of the members of BTS would probably think this way, because if they actually do find someone who is not just in it because they are famous or for the clout, and they are not just in love with BTS's money, BTS is going to hold on to that person. Since they're someone who's not dating constantly and they know how hard it is to date in their situation, and they'll value those things a lot more, things that we probably take for granted. Jungkook is an amazing person. He is so kind. I think this is why the newest kind of big hit update had everyone in shock. Like, I am still reeling from this. If you don't know what happened, this is of course involving a recent story with the BTS universe. This is their Most Beautiful Thing in Life series. This is a series within their music video. It's also a webtoon story, and it basically shares, in my opinion, a fictional kind of exaggerated version of maybe their life, or sort of just how they feel about life. So they go through this series with a series of heartbreak between friendships, feelings of suicide and depression, all that stuff. These are the things that a lot of the boys have openly talked about before. You'll even have stories of domestic abuse, and I believe this is the one that follows Taeyang's storyline. It's really, really well put together, and BTS definitely popularized the whole kind of music video series thing, episodic music videos, and having like a long continuous story through their music. You can find edited pieces together of their music video to kind of tell this story. Just look it up on YouTube, but wait after this video. They did this story really kind of well, that it kept a lot of us on the edge of our seat waiting for the next music video. It's very smart. But also, even if you didn't see the last music video, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't know what was going on in the next music video, because each video definitely stood kind of on its own, and it's a completely its own piece of art. So you can definitely still enjoy the video. Like a few days ago, Big Hit released a trailer for their new BTS Universe story video. Then yesterday, they had dropped the official video that was about 10 minutes long. So of course, I'm here to talk about it. I think I've gone over a lot of the theories in their videos, but I definitely want to deep dive kind of in Jungkook's part in this video. The whole story or the whole video kind of takes place, in my opinion, in Jin's perspective. I think he kind of controls the story and everything that happens. A lot of stuff happens with the other members, and it's a result of what Jin does. This is my theory anyway. One of the main stories that happened, this was on July 24th, and you see Jungkook in a room sitting there by the couch, all by himself, really not doing anything, while the other members are right in front of him, kind of partying. Now, if I remember correctly, the theory behind this was the fact that Jungkook kind of felt like the other members were lying to him, that the members weren't being fully honest with whatever they weren't being fully honest about, and then of course making Jungkook feel like he couldn't trust them. And boy, do I know this feeling so well. It can bottle up so much hatred in a person because it's so microaggressive, and you can't really say anything to this person because this person's going to be like, you're thinking too much. But then if you actually do confront them, there's going to be so much gaslighting going on, them telling you you're crazy for even thinking these things. I feel you, Cookie. This is why we're compatible. But then we get into a scene there, and I've seen a lot of people kind of very confused about this, and I want to say what my theory is. This is a scene in there where Jungkook gets hit by a truck. Before you watch the official video of Big Hit, just a trigger warning, since there doesn't seem to be a trigger warning in the video. Taeyang like kills his dad. There's like violence, there's domestic abuse, there's like death in there. There's obviously some blood, so keep that in mind. The video was like partly like real life mixed in with cartoons and animations. This was the animated portion where he actually got hit. Keep in mind, things like this are usually highly censored in Korea. They usually don't show that they're hit or anything like that. Nothing too graphic. This is why in their music videos, they would often hint towards like suicide and that sort of thing, but they'll never actually show it. It also adds to the art a little bit, in my opinion, when they don't show it, because it shows it kind of from the character's perspective that it's something that they kept as a secret, and they don't want to show it to everybody. Anyway, I was very shocked to see the car crash, and then they showed Jungkook kind of bleeding on the floor. My jaw literally dropped. Like, to even see Jungkook in a cartoon in this way, why is this series so sad? Big Hit, come on. We like to smile. So right at the end of the video, you do see Jungkook kind of sketching a car. Likely this was the car that hit him, and it looks like he was kind of in school. You see the rest of the members kind of playing and laughing, while Jungkook is to the side by himself. Then you see the members start to kind of fade and disappear, and then he is by himself. This to me symbolizes that he probably died, and he is no longer with the other members. It was like him trying to piece together the moments that killed him. Then there was a question of who ran Jungkook over, and it looked like to me that it was Jin's truck. As you can take a look, this is a very similar truck from what Jin usually drives, so we can definitely assume that. A lot of people definitely on the Twitter were definitely really angry about this, and they said this: they did not just show a Jungkook bleeping hit by a car. Please, I almost cried, and he's animated. I totally agree. This is so sad. Why would you do something like this? Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon. If you want to go over there and kind of check out some copyrighted material, things that I can't really upload on here, I can definitely put them over there. Things like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions, also reality TV show reactions. Anything that you want to recommend, I can definitely react to over there. So make sure you check that out. Link in the top of the description down below. Anything you contribute over there really helps me kind of keep going and making more videos on here that I want to make, and that I can spend more time and energy creating those videos. So I do hope you go ahead and check that out. That means the absolute world to me. There's also 2 videos that will appear on the screen at the end of the video, so click on one of those videos. I'll see you over there. Bye.